you know,
Huh.
this might be my JV wins explodes topic.
Oh
So
God.
yeah, well, we got at least there's at least one topic that we have every time we stream where
That's
I have the
true.
potential to explode.
That's fair.
Um, this is the one this week where I may or may not explode. Okay, so the gentleman there that you see is Christian Wood. He plays for the Lakers. He's an NBA player, professional basketball player. He's a role player, a serviceable one. Christian Wood is one of those guys who, if you're a piece away from contention and you add him via free agency or a sign and trade, or you're able to trade away pieces that you don't need and you acquire a guy like that to fulfill a need, he's one of those kind of over the hump guys. So that's kind of the lane I kind of see Christian Wood operating in. He's not a great player, but he's a good player. He's a serviceable player. He's a role player. Currently playing for the Lakers, but we of course are not talking about him because of sports. We're talking about him because he's in the news due to the fact that his um, baby's mother was recorded on video vandalizing his personal property. In this case, it was his car. She keyed the shit out of this man's car, uh, a la next Friday.
Yeah.
Um, so this article here says Christian Wood shares video of baby mama vandalizing his car amid T. Kassan beef. The neighborhood talk has published a video that they allege shows model Yazmine Lopez vandalizing the car of Lakers backup center Christian Wood. Per the outlet, this incident led to the arrest of Lopez, leading the child she shares with Wood, to end up in the care of Baddies East star T. Kassan. The video seemingly corroborates Wood's account that Lopez was in jail, as opposed to Kassan's assertion that Lopez was simply having a night out. However, the video still doesn't explain why Wood seemingly threatened to assault Kassan with a shovel when he came to collect his son from her home. Kassan had previously called cap on the version of events presented by Wood's sister. No bitch. I walked out my front door and went to Yasmine's house with the baby so that when she got out of jail, she could come straight home to her son because your brother threatened to take the baby from her and to never give him back. When the police was at my house, I wasn't there. But when they contacted me, I showed them on FaceTime that the baby was safe with Yasmine, the primary parent. While he went upstairs to do God knows what, I left out Yasmine's house to get in the car as you harassed me on the sidewalk, saying you know where I live and you wanted to beat me up. I got your threats on camera too, babe. Blah blah blah. So here is this clip right here of this woman. Now you can't really clearly see her doing this, but you can kind of vaguely hear it. You see her climbing over the fence, and you see this woman, Yazmine Lopez, vandalizing this guy's car.
And my question with this was like, why who's recording this?
I don't even know, bro. Let's say it was a neighbor. I have no idea. I don't know. I don't know. It just looks like an incredibly toxic, dysfunctional situation.
Oh, that's that.
So you can't really see it there, but she is keying the ever loving hell out of this guy's car right now. All right, so y'all get the idea. I'm gonna keep it moving here. Um,
Crazy.
Kassan has accused Wood of threatening to beat her with a shovel during a dispute about the child he shares with her friend. My friend wanted to go to dinner, so I babysit her son. All of a sudden, this man shows up at my house telling me to give him his son. I never met this man a day in my life. If fumble a family and fumble a contract was a person, I would never give my friend's son to somebody I don't know at 5 a.m. in the morning, especially if they're having a dispute. You got a problem, call the police, and that's exactly what he did. and then threatened my life after the police showed his son safe and sound with his baby mother. Come
Hey,
to the door with a shovel ready to beat my head in, and so he said. Thank God the baby wasn't there. This man is dangerous and not fit to be a father.
that video
And
still
then here's
playing.
where she just goes completely out of pocket.
Jay,
At
Jay,
Lakers, at Jeannie Buss, at Chris Wood _5. I will see you in court, Kassan wrote on Instagram. This woman actually tagged the Lakers and Jeannie Buss
yeah,
in her response to his alleged threat of her with a shovel.
Jay, the
Um,
video still playing, bro.
it's all good. It's
Okay,
one of them Instagram things. Yeah, she's still doing damage.
yeah.
And further down, it says fans were split on how to feel about the situation. However, I love you, T, but this is his biological father. He was under the impression you had his child. Just like you don't know him, he doesn't know you. I understand frustration and safety concerns on both sides. Next time, decline to babysit and stay out of your friend's domestic affairs. Never a good look. Um, so he's obviously in the news. This woman vandalized his property. There's a domestic dispute. They share a kid together. This woman, Yazmine Lopez, was arrested for what she did to his car. And her friend, this Kisan woman, claims he threatened to beat her with a shovel when he came to pick his son up from her house. This is some straight up General Hospital, Young and the
Hmm.
Restless type BS. But before I go off, I'm gonna let you go ahead and speak your piece.
I mean, I just think that because it's already done. It's happened. Christian Wood, I'm gonna judge him a little bit here. Sorry, guys, but he comes off as a guy who, um, he not a good decision maker. Um, so this situation here, as explosive as it is, he was in the right uh, until he pulled up at that girl's house. He should have gotten the cops involved. He should have did this the right way, above board. When you got all this money, man, and he's a millionaire, and when you got money like this, and you're dealing with people, Cam Newton too. You lucky these people ain't gonna try to sue you, bro. Look out because they might. That's for Cam. And then in this situation here, it's like when y'all got this money, y'all can't be playing with people. Everything is I'm getting my lawyer involved. That should be the bottom line. I'm getting my lawyer or a police or a mediator, somebody involved with this mess. Because it's not going to be my word against yours. You know. And so this situation to me just comes off as a horrible decision. He tried to explain away why he had a shovel in his hand. Talking about something was on the porch. Bro, put it down. And you're dealing with these hooligans. That girl's a hooligan. The one that baby D'd your car. Yeah, she's a hooligan. And so you're gonna go to the hooligan's friend's house, who's on a housewife show. Like where it? Oh, clearly this happened in L.A. Right? So of course this is madness. So this is a guy. This is a guy who participated in the life. He got a IG baddie pregnant. He's fitting the stereotype, and you reap what you sow when you roll in the pen with these things. So if you come up muddy, you was rolling around with swine. So in this situation here, he's coming out looking crazy, horrible optics again, and this is a thing where clearing his name of this, I'm pretty sure it'll do well. But he's a fringe guy to me. He hops from team to team because he has a Hassan Whiteside, DeMarcus Cousins, whatever kind of stigma on his name. And even though the guy has enough talent to be in the NBA, it's not good enough if they're going to be dealing with crap like this. So this is new, but this is kind of explosive. So wishing this guy the best. Completely emotional decisions there. Didn't think it through. But again, when you're busting down IG models and getting them pregnant, there wasn't really much of a thought process going on in the first place. And by the way, bro, her IG, she caked up. I ain't gonna lie. It was some shots in there. I was like, oh, I see what's going on here. But you're not supposed to do that, Mr. Christian. So what are your thoughts, man, on Christian Wood pulling up with a shovel, girl beating up his car, people getting arrested? What's going on? What are your thoughts?
I won't take very long. This is all his fault. This is all his fault. All of it.
Yeah.
I said last week when we talked about Marcus Jordan and Larsa Pippen,
Mm-hmm.
not that I ever did give these guys a pass,
Mm-hmm.
but now I'm really going scorched earth in
Mm-hmm.
terms of not giving these guys a pass. Christian Wood is the prime example of what I was talking about when we discussed the Shaq topic.
Mm-hmm.
Christian Wood is the kind of guy who Shaq needs to be talking to about
Agreed.
making the right decisions with family, not Jason Kelsey.
I
This is exactly what I'm talking about. You would never in a million years see Jason Kelsey dealing with a chick like this woman. You wouldn't. It's our athletes who deal with these types of women. Okay? So, first of all, there needs to be, you know, I don't want to say all black men. Because I don't think all black men do this.
Mhm.
But for the sake of argument with respect to this discussion, I will just say that there needs to, black men as a whole, we need to undergo an existential crisis in which we come to terms with how we go about choosing the women that we choose to be with. There needs to be some kind of, we need to have a come to Jesus meeting on this. We seriously do. And I'm not absolving him if he threatened this Kassan chick. That's obviously, you don't go around doing that. But my point is, there seems to be a common thread with these guys and these explosive domestic situations. And that common thread, at least to me, appears to be these women all kind of have the same type of profile. Am I wrong or am I right about this?
No.
This woman is one of these model type chicks who clearly has a penchant for dating professional athletes. She was at the center of controversy because she was alleged to have been messing around with Carmelo Anthony while he was still married to Lala. So this is one of these women who does this habitually.
Yeah,
To
it is
quote
habitual.
to quote Charlie Murphy on Real Hollywood Stories on Chappelle's show, she's a habitual line stepper. She's a habitual line stepper. Now,
Mhm.
you, Christian Wood, a third party who's completely unrelated to any of her messiness, you decide that her face and her body is just too much to turn down. You can't. You cannot help. You can't help yourself, and you get with it, and you decide to get with a chick this messy, and you
Yeah,
take it a step further by starting a family
yeah.
with her.
Right.
Now you have a child with her. So all of this messiness that comes as a result of whatever dysfunctionality that you are dealing with her is a direct result of your situation to enter into that when you didn't have to. All of these women who are willing to date you in your $6 million contract, and you choose to get with a woman who's known to date other NBA players, I'm not going to blame her. I'm looking at you, bro. You're the man in this situation. Make a better decision. This is your fault. I'm tired of giving these guys passes. We literally last week talked about something like this.
Mm-hmm.
And here we go. I'm supposed to have sympathy for him because she keyed his car? This is you, bro. You did this. So, I'm on a crusade,
Mm-hmm.
and I will continue to go scorched earth on this stuff. I am, because, like I said last week, I believe in the trickle down effect. This to me is bigger than Christian Wood. Christian Wood is one isolated case, but I do believe that, generally speaking, the more we look at some of these things play out in society, the more you are going to have people, men in particular, who are pining for women like this. And that notion, that preoccupation with women like her, is being impressed upon them through the loads upon loads upon loads of messaging and psychosis through people like Christian Wood, who they see doing the same thing. Yes, this is no coincidence. Like, this is happening out here in these streets. I have no sympathy for this guy. He
None.
has plenty of money. He has plenty of money. He can afford to get his car fixed up. He has plenty of money. And he's gonna have plenty of money to be paying them child support payments. And he's gonna have plenty of money to afford them lawyer fees if this woman sues him on account of harassment or whatever she sues him for, because she claims he threatened her with physical violence.
Mm-hmm.
Like, come on, man. Men are better than this. I refuse to believe that we as men are such slaves to vagina that we do not have the wherewithal to choose women who are not toxic. He could have seen this a mile away, that this chick was toxic. He did it, and he got with her anyway. You want me to have sympathy for him? Hell no. So he deserves everything he gets. And the rest of these dudes deserve everything they get. And any of the rest of y'all walking around out here in regular average world, you getting you making your money, you may have your side business, you inching towards trying to earn six figures a year, and you find yourself out here in the streets, and these are the kind of chicks that you going after. Y'all get everything that y'all deserve too. It's too many fine, beautiful, gorgeous, perfect looking women out here for you to choose from, to want to get with the chick who makes herself for sale on the internet,
That's
whether it's
crazy.
Instagram, whether it's Instagram, TikTok. I don't give a damn what she sells herself on. This is a woman who very publicly, notably, sells herself to the highest bidder, and you choose to get with her. That's on you, bro. So no sympathy for him. No sympathy for the rest of these dudes who do this dumb shit. And I will continue to call it out. I'm tired. I'm not giving these guys passes. This is ridiculous.
No.
This is ridiculous. As far as I'm concerned, he deserved to get his car keyed up, because he made the initial largest mistake in the first place. So I'm over it, man. I'm tired of this. I'm not giving these guys passes anymore. You don't see this with these other athletes from other communities. They ain't doing this dumb shit. It's just us doing this dumb shit. And it is high time that we call them out for doing this dumb shit.
Hey, man, agreed, bro. And last thing I'll say is that, and this is for anybody out there, man, who's dealing with these drama queens, man. You know, um, once you detect for the street behavior, I'm sorry, bro. You're gonna have to call. You're gonna have to call it, and then make a decision. Play around with it at your own risk. It's like one of the things, you go somewhere and say you can cross this line at your own risk, though. Well, what's gonna happen? I don't know. It's at your own risk. You might slip, you might fall. Some Final Destination shit might fly out from the ceiling. You don't know what's gonna happen. It said proceed at your own risk. That ass ain't fat enough, bro. You know what I'm saying? And just like you said, there's other women out here, so that means there's other fat asses.
Yes.
I got a $6 million contract. I'm Christian Wood. Who? Christian Wood. I don't know who you are. I play for the Lakers. She's dropping draws. You don't need to deal with these, like you said, bro. These women online. It's like Instathought. Like Instacart, but for horse. You just,
Yes.
it's Instathought, and you add them all to your buggy, and you start DMing these charlatans. So then he goes out there, but it's proceed at your own risk. So this is a cautionary tale for all of us, bro. I'm just speaking to, bro, who watching. That girl that's, she letting everybody slide at work, or she doing, hey, whatever the situation is, proceed with caution, because this type of drama comes natural to them. It's fully loaded, it's fully stocked. It's automatic doors. It's Bluetooth. That's all of that. It's fully stocked. Whatever can happen is going to happen with her. This is such a random story. It's so random. You pulling up to people's house with a shovel? No, I didn't. It was on the porch. That's what they got everybody thinking. Why you messing with the wrong people? So cautionary tale, guys. It ain't worth it. Trust me. I went down that path myself. Hey, man, the ass was just wobbling. I'll put this on the back burner. All right. Then life comes at you fast. And it's like, whoa, I didn't ask for all of this. Yes, you did.
Yes.
For dealing with this street woman. So yeah, man, I have mine's in the micro. His is macro. Everybody gonna know it, even TMZ. So we're gonna sit here and look at him. But the thing is be mindful, guys, because it might not be the same as this, but it could be a derivative. So just stay away from the psychos, man. I mean, honestly, bro, it's a little too risky, you know what I'm saying, having your cake, you know what I'm saying, and trying to slide out. It's best to just leave this stuff alone, bro. There's too many fish out there, man.
Yeah. I'm just tired of it. You're not going to convince me that the only way that you can be a single professional athlete out here sowing your oats and living your best life is consorting with you
Yeah,
know
I
is
agree.
consorting with this. I refuse to accept that.
I agree.
I have seen too many. I have seen too many Derek Jeters, and I have seen too many. Who else? There's way too many examples of guys who do it the smart way, the right way. Hell, I'm not even a Drake fan, but look at Drake. He's discreet. You know what I'm saying? And
And he
there's
out
always
here.
yeah. Nobody is in the streets more than he is. The only person who I could think of who might be more for the streets than Drake is Future.
Right.
I can't think of anybody who's more for the streets than Drake. And outside of random speculation, you're never able to document what Drake got going on.
Fair.
There's better, smarter ways to go about doing this. And these young, specifically black pro athletes fumble the bag so notoriously. It's embarrassing.
It is.
And I'm really getting over these dudes getting a pass because the way that this story is playing out on social media, he's kind of being looked at as the victim because this crazy chick keyed up his car and blah blah blah. And yes, she is nuts. But
She is.
ultimately, what's the progeniting behavior? This dude got with her despite knowing her toxic history.
Correct.
Oh, you have to pay attention to who is ultimately responsible for how things play out. These dudes get way too much of a pass, and I'm tired of it. So, I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. And yeah, she looks however she looks. But trust me, man, I can't go outside of my house and go to the grocery store without seeing at least 1 to 2 women who can approximate how good she looks.
That's fair.
And they're not for sale on the internet the way she is.
But she might be for sale though.
Yeah, she
Stay safe, King. Stay safe, man.
Oh man, I'm tired of this, man. Yeah, I'm really. This is pissing me off more and more, man. Mr. Wood, make better choices.
Yeah, dude.
Make better choices, bro. Make better choices, man.
Like and subscribe it, dog. Skirt.
Yeah, for real, yo. Oh.